And what is up, everybody? Welcome to the block party. And you'll notice it's a little bit different setup this week. It's the holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. And Jason is away. Tristan is away, gallivanting through the video game universe, doing something crazy. But I'm joined by Fox Lady Amy, who joins us today for the block party. And let's talk about Thanksgiving stuff, dude. It's the biggest, for me as a kid, growing up, it was always the best time of the year to play video games because I had a big stretch in between, like, you know, I got off on Thursday from school. Now I get to play video games until Monday. Goodbye, family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm thankful to not spend time with my family.
Well, I would say hello to Jason, and we would play, you know, some sort of game together. Mortal Kombat all weekend long. But do you have big game plans this weekend? I know, obviously, you got other things that you have to do, obligations for Black Friday. Let's not talk about that yet. But any game plans this weekend? I know you started Dishonored 2.
I am going to be finishing up Dishonored 2. I'm on my second playthrough right now.
Wait, what? You beat it already?
Yeah. Ghost mode and stealth mode. So my first one I did, it was with Elizabeth that's her name.
Elizabeth.
It was Elizabeth, no powers, and I did low chaos.
Which was on accident, though, right?
Yeah, I thought that you could switch the powers, like, when you're talking to the outsider. I didn't really realize that this was, like, be-all, end-all. You're playing the game with no powers, and I was just like, yeah, screw you, outsider. You suck. And then I was like, well, I'll get powers, I'm sure, later or something. And no, you don't. So, just keep that in mind if you're going to be playing the game and you choose not to do it, or to do it without powers. Oh my god, my second playthrough, I'm Corvo this time. I'm doing low chaos and then no killing and then no not being noticed at all. Holy crap, it is so much more fun with powers. I was really kind of hating the game. I was like, this is just like, why would you play this way? And you wouldn't play it that way unless you were like achievement hunting or just wanted a new challenge, or you're like, oh, I know the story, I'm gonna like... Yeah, because it's really not that fun without the powers. But now that I have
Dude,
my powers,
I know, watching you play, I was like, it's okay game.
But now it's like, yeah, this is really cool. And I'm like, stealthing and stuff is easy because you can like slow down time and like sneak up behind people and you can teleport behind them. And like, it's so much more fun. And now I'm like, oh, okay, this is a good game. Because like, I really loved the first Dishonored game and I was excited for this one. And then just me being, like, dumb, going, like, oh, screw you, I ain't gonna take your powers, biatch.
And now, like, you can, like, teleport to ledges and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, now I can teleport to ledges and, like, actually, like, do cool things in the game instead of, like, you know, running around and, like, dying and running around and dying and running around and dying.
I know, you were really frustrated for a little while in there. I thought you were gonna hate the game, but it seems pretty cool, and you're having a good time. Second playthrough, how far are you into it?
I'm on the 4th chapter now, second playthrough, and I'm just breezing through it because the Prima official strategy guide that I got is totally wrong. Totally wrong. I left an Amazon review about how bad it is, and I will share it with the world right now. So, second mission, you're supposed to be able to collect 7 runes. I have 8 out of 10. You're supposed to be able to collect 3 paintings. I got 3 out of 4. Like, the strategy guide says, like, there's a certain amount of things in the game, but there's actually more in the game. So I'm gonna have to, you know, figure it out or just
like,
I don't know. I'm like, it was a $40 hardcover strategy guide. Prima, which has been doing strategy guides forever, and it was like, I'm like, what?
Is it consistent
again?
Through?
Yes. Apparently, I was looking up other things online, and I have to do it again a 3rd time to be completionist because I was just like, oh, I'll do, you know, all of this. Like, I'll get all the paintings and all the blah blah blah. While I'm doing stealth mode because I'm going slow. Oh no, never mind. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, ugh.
We don't usually use Prima guides too often.
No, not normally.
Yeah,
but just
every
for,
once
like,
in a while.
collectibles and stuff. And I was just like, well, I've already beat the game, so now I'll go get the collectibles. Except
yeah, you bought the book before you got the game.
Just because I wanted the lithographs in it, because there's like cool prints that came with it and stuff. So I was like, yeah.
Pretty sweet, dude. And then I ended up I just took down World of Final Fantasy. Finally, 45 hours, 46 hours. Took it down. 80% of all the creatures found. I had to do it I pounded through it because, dude, we all know Final Fantasy 15 comes out next week, Tuesday.
I'm excited.
You guys already know that a shit ton of copies are leaking. We're not going to spoil anything on here. We're going to have our hands on it next week for the block party. We're not going to spoil a lot, but we're going to give our initial reactions. I will be streaming some gameplay next week, Tuesday, starting at noon, shortly after noon next week, Tuesday. I'll be streaming some stuff as long as I possibly can stay alive and awake, because I've been super excited for this game forever. So I will stream as long as possible. But yeah, it's been leaking, and I'm super excited for it. But before we get into that, because there's actually up ahead, I'm going to talk about the big patch that's coming up for Final Fantasy 15. They talked about not having a patch, and then they got a launch day patch because it was leaked. But before we get into all that stuff, World of Final Fantasy. You gotta wait, little cat ears.
That's a fox.
Knock the fox ears right off your head. Oh, keep it like that. You look cuter. World of Final Fantasy, had to take it down. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out. I know that it's not going to relate together, but it's just good to get refreshed on a ton of the characters, like the golems, the flans, the little gooey flan characters. Carbuncles in it, so I finally took it down. It was actually really tough, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, got a little tease at the ending, which was super amazing. It was like this music video of all the little chibi characters, but they did it in CG, which they should have did some of the character, like instead of doing the anime that they did sprinkled throughout the game, they do this like little anime that's okay. I don't know if it feels like an afterthought, like they put the stuff in there and then like they finished it and started playing it, and they're like, oh crap, maybe we should expand more on this, or spin it around. They added the other like cutscenes in it, and the anime stuff was prior. So one way or the other, it just feels off because it does like these cool sequences, and then it gives you this anime stuff, and it's just like, it doesn't fit. But anyways, there's like a little chibi CG, big heads spinning around. It was amazing. So
you said that if people follow you on Instagram, they'd be able to see it. What is your Instagram?
I don't know what it is. It's like Brett Metal or something like that.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Do you know what it is?
I think so, but you're gonna look it up because that's on you, man. I'm just Nightingale for everything. I'm always Nightingale. It makes it easy to follow because.
Is that my follow?
You're Chad_Honaki. You need to show that to the world. You can't. It won't focus.
The world can see my. Oh wait, it got it for a second. It's Chad_Honaki. You can't see it on there because I'm hiding all the good stuff because there's spoilers in there probably.
You should maybe spell that last name.
I'm not spelling anything for you guys. Underscore HOJNACKI. Okay. Chad_HOJNACKI. Badass last name. If I said it and you thought there was no J in it, surprise, there's a J. You didn't see that coming, right?
No.
I might type it later. Maybe I'll give you a little spoiler. But anyways, yeah, so you can check out that little video if you don't want to spend the 45 hours to beat the game. It was a lot of fun, actually, playing through that bad boy and getting to the end of it. And then one other thing I have to take down this weekend as well. Oh my gosh, dude, there's so much to play this weekend. If you guys didn't pick it up, Pokemon Sun and Moon came out.
Yeah.
Batman Telltale episode number 4 came out today. Tristan's not here to talk about it, but he'll be back next week on the block party so he can talk about it. And if there's anything you want to let me know, you just go ahead and just let me know so that way we can keep talking about it.
I just want to play Final Fantasy 15 and I don't care about... I mean, I do like Pokemon, don't get me wrong. I'm not like hating on Pokemon, but I just really want Final Fantasy 15.
Dude, so we got those. We got the Division DLC Survival, which I'm assuming... I mean, they're going to have one more, but I'm assuming that this DLC that they've had for their season pass isn't turning out the way that they expected it to be. I got a chance to play it right before the block party. If you guys follow the Division, we followed it extremely heavily over the summer, this past summer. Amy was involved in it and playing it with us. I've been following it a little bit as these DLC things, which are coming out, and they're more like playing like little mini quests, or not mini quests, like... the hell am I thinking of? Mini games, almost. Like side activities. They don't progress any story. They don't develop any story, but they just give you a new scenario. Like the last one was the Underground, and it took you through a maze of undergrounds. There was no story, really. You just were going down there and weeding out the villains of the Underground. And now Survival came out today. If you guys haven't had a chance to follow along with it, I've been talked about it 2 weeks ago, and it's cool, actually. I'm really excited to try this even further. I died within like 20, maybe, I was going to say 20 minutes. That's a lie. About 2 minutes. is a fact.
That's facts. All Chad says is facts.
All I give you guys is facts. So
Everything is a fact.
And we'll fact.
You know it's a fact if he does that.
But what it is like it totally strips you naked of all your stuff. It gives you a pistol.
I wish it stripped him naked.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah.
That's my snake charmer dance. There's probably a lot of people charmed right now. So it strips you naked, and I'm not wearing pants right now either. But it strips you naked, and then it gives you a gun and just a little bit of clothing, and you have to survive because you're infected with a virus, and you have to get to the middle to get the antiviral medicine, and then you have to get a chopper out. So you go into the dark zone. You start on the very edge of the harbor where you originally start the game, and you work your way, progressing all the way to the middle in the dark zone, and you get a chopper. Throughout the entire time, you're like searching through houses. It's kind of like the game, it should have been, not really. I don't know. It's a cool idea building on the world. So like you have to manage your temperature, you have to manage the clothing you wear, the guns you get, the crafting and everything like that, like building your, you gotta manufacture all your weapons, you gotta find fabrics and materials, the bad guys are out there. But one of the cool things is that the snow is blinding, so you can barely see anything.
So I can't see you when you're naked!
Exactly. You cannot see. Unfortunately for you guys, you won't be able to see it.
Because you're naked, but
yeah.
the
My little pea
snow,
shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Do you want to talk about any more nudity? We talked about a ton of nudity last week. If you guys missed it, Watch Dogs 2.
Little nubs, and then this one to get around the little nubs. They put the snowstorm in. There's Riku yelling about.
That's how you guys block the nudity. You use a snowstorm.
And then
they know how to do it in the Division. They should have did this in Watch Dogs, dude, if they wanted to get by with it. But anyways, it seems really cool. 24 players in a map. You can do a PvE or PvP. PvE is, you can, if you run into people, you can't kill them. They could steal the loot and take that stuff. If they die, you can get their loot, but you really can't affect each other in a negative way, except taking other stuff that, right before they grab it. But you can give items to other people and stuff too. So me and Toby are going to check that out this evening and in this Thanksgiving too. We're going to try and hook up and see if we can take down Division. You get like 15 sealed caches, and if this is the way that it should have been when it launched, it's just giving you all sorts of loot. I mean, this game is customizable beyond belief. There's a billion different ways you can get gear and shit. Survival out today. We'll be playing it this week. I'm very excited.
Can I open up the door?
Yes, go ahead.
Because that cat is annoying. I love him. But...
Which leads me to tell you guys, Black Friday is coming up on Friday this week, and it's got tons of sales. So if you haven't picked up the Division, I think it's going to be like $15. And guest starring...
It's Jason!
Dude, on the Block Party, Jason transformed from a chicken into a cat this week. And all our new viewers are like, why the hell is Jason a chicken last week? Why is he a cat this week?
I don't know, Jason. Why do you do these things?
Is he real? We will unveil the real Jason live next week on the Block Party, so make sure you guys tune in.
Jason, your fans want to know. Can't remain silent anymore.
So, before we get into the Final Fantasy 15 and all the crazy news and updates, we had a chance to check out an amazing new movie this past weekend. You guys know we're huge Harry Potter fans.
And if you don't, you do now. We're huge Harry Potter fans.
Lego Dimensions just released the Fantastic Beasts Lego. Again, on my Instagram and Twitter, you can check it out. But we had a chance to see Fantastic Beasts. What'd you think of it?
It was amazing, and I really liked it. If you didn't understand that, I said it was amazing, and I really liked it.
You want to know what's more amazing?
Ah! Oh my god, I forgot about that! Oh, you're gonna unbox it?
You're gonna unbox it! Because you got so freaking jacked up here, dude.
Oh, dude, look at. It says Muggle-worthy on there. What?
We got ourselves...
I totally didn't even realize this was behind us the whole time.
Not sponsored, but we got ourselves a box for Fantastic Beasts, and it's got a bunch of goodies in it. And Amy's going to stab herself, bleed to death, and I'm going to get all of the goodies to myself.
Why am I going to stab myself?
Because you have to use a knife to cut it open.
This is a scissors.
Oh, well.
Well, it's a fact! It's a knife!
Fact! I use scissors to cut my steak. I cut steak with scissors.
Oh, wait, and you haven't seen it, you should really see it. It's a good movie if you haven't seen it.
It's absolutely amazing. It's got some super awesome special effects. Jason is actually out in... Don't do it yet. Open the stuff. Let me see what I get first before you kill yourself.
I'm not going to kill myself.
Jason was out at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and had a chance to check it out while he's out there, too.
That's so cool.
All
right, J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World, the spellbinding world of Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. I would also like to say before I open this, if you haven't seen the other Harry Potter films or read the Harry Potter books, it doesn't really matter too much because you'll still really enjoy the film. There's not a lot that... What are you doing, sir?
Making room.
Making room. There's
Making
not
bacon.
Things won't get ruined, and like you can still enjoy the movie without having been a fan or knowing too much about the previous stuff. So, okay. Am I unboxing this?
Yes,
I've never done an unboxing before.
Well, it's not really an unboxing.
Oh, that's so cool!
Yeah.
No, nobody can see it. This is mine.
What?
I want to be a wizard.
I am a wizard, bitch.
Oh, don't swear.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you swearing?
Dude, oh, look at this shirt.
This is cool. Oh, that's a cool shirt.
Dude, what size is that bad boy?
I don't know.
Muscle Beach small.
Oh, this is cool. So it's like the New York Ghost. The magical disturbances, risk wizarding exposure, President Serafina. Okay, dude, you can actually read like most of this text. That's really, really cool.
And if I cut a hole in the middle, it'll be like a moving shirt.
Oh gosh.
Sweet.
It's a little Niffler!
No way, we got the Niffler?
He's so cute!
Dude, I've been talking about the Niffler. So he's like one of the first creatures that escape. Oh, I don't want to do a spoilers.
Don't say anything, never mind.
He's a creature.
He's cute. Ooh, the Hot Topic has like the fuzzy version of that one. It's a Hot Topic exclusive if you like
My
that.
boy Niffler!
Shut up! You know where you can put this?
I don't know what it is.
Pockets!
Oh my gosh, dude!
So I got Chad the this is the little guy in the coat. I got Chad Newt's coat. You can also get it at Hot Topic because they have a really awesome like Fantastic Beast collection. It's pretty primo. There you go. He's bringing it over.
What's in this pocket though?
What's in the pocket? What's in the pocket?
It's
You can
a
put
little...
this in the pocket.
What? Check that out,
That's
dude.
really cool. There is...
And just so you... Oh, dude, right in the... Look at that. It's gonna be amazing.
a little owl that I'm gonna free from his plastic prison of death. Oh.
We're all over the place on the block party today. Thank you, guys.
It's Pigwidgeon. Pigwidgeon.
No way, dude.
I can't say that word. Pigwidgeon.
Pigwidgeon.
We have Hetty. You have Hedwig already. Now you have little Pidgey. Oh, he's really soft.
He is actually really soft. He smells like new box, too.
Ooh.
You guys want to smell?
Smell him. Smell him through the camera. What is this? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Wow. It is a Harry Potter keychain. Hedwig and a little letter and a little...
What is that? That's a broom. Not too bad, not too bad. I think we burned our load already, dude.
What is this?
I don't know. Secrets.
Welcome to J.K. Rowling's...
Oh, were we supposed to get that first? Like, thank you for joining the Wizarding World?
I don't want to break the seal.
Ow, dude, I think I just cut my throat with this.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to explain all of the stuff we're getting.
Oh, that's good that we got it at the end, though, because it didn't ruin anything. Then.
Yeah.
Does everyone get the same shit? I've never done one of these.
I don't know.
No, these are the odds. These are the things that you could get. Boom, bitches. If you can see that, everyone else gets the normies. We got the Niffler.
And then there's this really awesome book.
Wait, we got a book?
You can take little notes and write.
Oh, it's the Makusa. And when you guys see the movie, if you do go get a chance, if you hate Harry Potter, sorry about this last 15 minutes of amazingness, but when you see it and they first say Makusa, it sounds like Yakuza.
Yeah, I kept thinking it was like the Yakuza from like the Japanese street gangs and stuff, and I was like, what? But it's Makusa or something?
Makusa.
This is really nice. Look at the cool engraving on the back.
Dude.
That's a really
classy.
good box.
I might have to use this. Take notes on you.
We have to keep the wizarding box, because I want to be a wizard.
Oh, I love that smell.
Get it in here. What are you doing? There's
everything going in there?
People being bored watching you sniff things.
No, people love watching me sniff things, dude. I once did a Twitch channel where all I did was sniff things, and people were looking at my reactions of my sniff reactions. It was a sniff reaction video.
You're a liar.
So there it is, dude. Fantastic Beast and a Fantastic Beast box. which is amazing. So I'm glad we got a chance to open that up, dude. Can't wait to get the Niffler and start taking photos of them and putting them everywhere. But so that's kind of what we've been playing this week and what we're up to. And let's get into the news, man, because Final Fantasy 15 comes out on Tuesday. It's already been leaked in Peru. It's been leaked in New York. It's been leaked everywhere. There's spoilers everywhere. Pretty much just don't look at anything Final Fantasy 15 related until Tuesday.
Your game will be spoiled.
You're going to watch a video and some dude in the comments. I'll do the best to delete comments off AlexandAv.com. If anyone posts anything, I'll try and get rid of them so that way you guys don't get it spoiled because we don't want it spoiled either. But damn, how excited are you for this?
I already blew my load about it.
It's been 4 years in the making. And they promised no day one patch, but they're going to give us a day one patch. And it actually does some neat stuff, but it's interesting because the things that they describe in this patch, we don't even know if they were going to be in the game originally or what happened to it. Fact. It's going to be called the Crown Update. It's 7 gigabytes, dude.
Holy.
They go from saying
no patches
to a 7 gig patch, which is cool though. Because it's going to update and fix like a few things and features to enhance gameplay. It's going to get a better camera, so like when you're running through tight corridors. So I'm glad that they took the time to do that because that was one of the things in the demo that I played, where it was like the camera felt a little janky, so that's cool. A beast whistle, don't know what that means. Pretty much like all their patch notes were just to get you even more excited. It was just like, oh, beast whistle? You're like, what the hell is a beast whistle gonna do?
Maybe you'll summon cute little chocobo babies.
And
then they will sit on your face and like lay little eggs all over you, and then you hatch them with your worms.
If only that was true. You would be in heaven. One thing that I think that they're doing cool with this, and this is probably, I'll get excited. I get excited, I drool everywhere, fact. One of the features that they're adding, and I think that's where a majority of this patch comes from, is they're going to add stuff scenes from the Omen trailer, which apparently weren't originally going to be in the game, and Kingsglaive. They're going to add scenes from those two to better tell the story that they're trying to tell for new people who might not have seen those movies and know like some of the backstory of what's going on, because we saw the movie.
Kingsglaive is really good, by the way.
And
I liked it a lot.
Amy has a brilliant music video for it, so if you guys haven't checked it out, that's on our YouTube page as well, /AlexandAv live, and yeah, it's awesome. Like that video. But so they're adding all that stuff. They're adding a gallery for recipes and fish upgrades. What?
That's a fact.
And something cool too that should have been in the original, but it's neat anyways. And it's so you don't have to, like in Uncharted 4, you don't have to go out of your game to the menus and upload photos. They're going to have a social media support for photos inside the game. So you'll be able to take pictures of anything.
You do make it easily accessible to the fans so that they can spread their happiness and excitement about the game like that, as opposed to like going out of your way.
Boop. Boop, boop, boop. One press. Boop. And it's uploaded. So that is coming out on day one. So you're going to get the awesome experience if you don't have internet. If you don't have internet, you're probably not watching us. So if you are watching us and you're getting the game, you're going to get the 7 gig patch, unless you're trying to hide. I wonder what they did, though, if it affects anyone who's had the game prior. I hope not.
Well, I mean, if you got it and you weren't supposed to have it.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you decipher who wasn't supposed to have it and who's to say?
Maybe the ones that were supposed to have it have like a little artifact of code that denotes whether or not they were supposed to have it early or not, because it was an officially given early game or something to that effect. And if you don't have that little code artifact, then your game's going to go bye-bye.
Amy's code artifacts, dude.
Facts!
Get out of here with your little facts, dude.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
It's called the Crown Update. Look for it when you... So pretty much, if you're getting this on Xbox One and you're throwing it in your system, what I'm telling you is on Tuesday, don't expect to play it for 2 hours after you put it into your system.
The Xbox One update's so
dude,
slowly.
Xbox One,
so
love
slowly.
the system, but dude, installing games on that thing is a chore, dude. It took me like over an hour to do Gears of War 4 just to even play it. Battlefield 1 the same way, and this is without patches, so I'm just warning you guys, dude. PS4, I think you can put it in there and play it right away.
Well, you have to do a little bit of a wait for the PS4, but it's not usually as bad, at least in my experience with stuff. It could just depend on the game, too, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either, but all I can tell you is Final Fantasy 15 is going to be awesome.
It's a fact.
Amazing. So next week, Wednesday, tune in to alerttonav.com and check us out. We'll be talking all about it. What's coming up after next week, after our ODing on Final Fantasy 15?
It's going to take more than a week to have me be OD'd on that, just saying.
Well, you're not easily OD'd. Actually, I'm surprised I'm not OD'd. Not to ramble on again, but World of Final Fantasy, I did Final Fantasy, 10 earlier this year?
No, you were starting 12.
I started 12. And then, okay, so World of Final Fantasy. Dude, I've just been surrounding myself with as much as possible.
12 is like Vaughn and like Pinello and stuff. 10
Whoa!
is
Dude, you know what? In World of Final Fantasy, they didn't have Vaughn.
Yeah, they didn't have anybody from Final Fantasy 12 in that.
Weird, dude. Huh. And that was a really cool one.
They didn't have Fran or Balthier or nobody.
That was a cool one, too.
Yeah.
But, anyways, the week after, when Amy's not ODing and everyone else might be, the PlayStation Experience is kicking off on December 3rd and 4th, which is going to be right after they do that. I don't even know if I want to mention it, but the Game Awards on Spike TV, where all the industry insiders do their little deal. That's on December 2nd. Right after that is going to be the PlayStation Experience, which is known to show off PlayStation, not new things, but secrets, we should say, and unveilings. And one thing you'll get to try out there that's new, well, actually, first, one unveiling could be Destiny 2 is rumored to have a little tease there, which I think is a little too soon, to be honest, because Destiny 2 is coming out September of next year. I don't even need to say the words. You know what the clap means. Yeah, Destiny 2 coming out in September of next year. A little too soon. I think if we see anything, maybe E3 or prior. But expect some sort of Destiny information. They hinted that they're going to be in California for the week of the PlayStation Experience. So they'll be there. But one other thing, if you get a chance to go to the PlayStation Experience, you'll get to try out Uncharted 4's survival mode. Why the fuck is every good story single-player game adding dumb multiplayer things? It's pretty much, to break it down, it's horde mode from Gears of War.
Yep.
So you're on a map and you have to survive.
Whoa, that's so cool and totally not at all what Uncharted is about.
No. Did you like yeah, obviously, no. Dumb question. But did you try any of the multiplayer just to give it a shot?
Yeah, a little bit.
And what was your... Dun, 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 dun.
It was kind of okay. Like, they used... like the grappling rope thing that you would swing from in the game, you actually were able to use it as a weapon. So you'd spin it and then throw...
Oh, like Indiana Jones?
Sort of, and then you'd throw smoke bombs or whatever. And so they kind of changed things and made stuff a little different in the multiplayer, which was cool, but it was still wholly unnecessary. And I dabbled in it, was okay.
The dabbler.
And that was about it. I don't know, it just wasn't necessary.
But if you are enjoying it and you want some more of it, it's coming. It's called Survival Mode. It's going to be 50 waves. Get it. Every 10 levels, there's going to be a boss.
Every 10 levels, yay!
Surprise. So you get 5 bosses, 50 waves, 10 different maps. One cool thing, though, is they're introducing this pirate warlord boss that kind of looked neat, dude. He had a pistol, and he was all kind of smoky, like a ghosty version of a pirate. A
ghosty version of a pirate?
Yeah, a ghostly.
A ghosty version.
Who's that one pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean? The evil guy. Not Jack Sparrow. Davy Crockett. No.
Davy Crockett!
Davy Jones!
Davy Crockett.
Like Davy Jones style. You're going to have to do and they just add all sorts of little gimmicks in there. Thankfully, it's not all about microtransactions, but survival mode. Be interesting to see how that plays out. I wouldn't mind checking it out just to see, what it's like. But I mean, right now, horde mode 4.3.0 in Gears of War 4 is really, really awesome, and I don't think that Uncharted can even touch that. Especially with their gunplay, is just their gunplay is okay. To be honest, I never really liked the gunplay too much.
It's not anything to
special. It's kind of
It's not a first-person shooter. You're an action platform, kind of sneaky stealth thing. It's not... I mean, I suppose you can just run in and shoot people, but...
Or run in and punch stuff. They tried to get the punching in Uncharted 3 better, but it just never felt like a really action-heavy game, and I think it's just a jalopy sloppy.
A jalopy sloppy.
That they're adding on to
sloppy
it.
Jalopy.
So yeah, make sure you check out that PlayStation Experience. We'll have coverage on December 3rd through the 4th for you guys on what's happening in the PlayStation world. as well. With that said, Batman the Telltale series, Tristan's been playing on the PlayStation 4. And episode 4 trailer just came out. I don't know if you had a chance to watch it yet.
No.
Because you haven't played any of them. And you're waiting for the final season thing so you could play
I don't like to play
4 of them together.
I don't like to play episodic. I like to just do it.
But it's called Guardian of Gotham. Comes out November 22nd. Today. And stop with the facts. Everything's a fact. They know it's a fact.
You're making the facts up.
This is Chad's news, actually. None of this stuff is real. You're going to go and tell all your buddies, and you're going to be like, hey, guess what I heard? They're going to, no, everything is a fact. The Joker is coming out. Finally, the Joker has arrived. And his grin looks creepy weird. It goes to about here. Can you smile that big? A little bigger. There you go. All right, so you're looking like the Joker looks. No, but Joker's finally coming out. So if you're into Batman Telltale series and you've been following along with Tristan and disagreeing with everything he says about how bad it is or how good it is, you get the Joker at least. You know, episode 4, he's finally there. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it wasn't a surprise, and they just blew it out in the trailer.
Yeah.
No, and it wasn't even like subtle, like hint. It was just like, boom.
I'm the Joker.
He didn't have the face paint or anything, but it's like the fucking grin is known worldwide. I mean, I do that, and people are like, wait, Chad, you the Joker? And I'm like, no, just smiling big. Sorry.
That happens all the time.
Every time, dude. That's coming out. And Telltale's not messing around, dude. They got another one coming out. They actually modeled that smile.
Mm-hmm.
After.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Telltale's got The Walking Dead Season 3, A New Frontier, delayed until December 20th. It was supposed to come out next week, but I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy 15 scared the crap out of them. Or they're just really good at delaying their games, always. And that's why they don't put dates on their episodes. Yeah. Is so they can continue to do it. But Season 3, did you play Season 2? I can't remember. The Walking Dead.
Yes, I played
Telltale
Season
series.
1 and 2. I didn't really like Season 2 at all, and I don't think I'll play Season 3. Or whatever. I mean, maybe I will if it's like a cheap package deal or something, but...
Who were the main characters in that one? Was it Clementine again?
She was in it, Season 2, yeah.
And she's in Season 1 as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Clementine, I've never played any of them, so I'm just telling you guys
Season 1 was really good. Like, really good. And then... Season 2 was okay?
What made it work? Did they take a different direction with it so it wasn't as interactive, or...?
Well, no, it was just the story wasn't as good. It just was not as good. Like, the writing...
That's the fact. It wasn't as good.
That's a fact.
No real reason. It just wasn't as good.
Well, if the writing's not good, if the story isn't good...
Oh, I know those are story-based games, right? You're not like running around jumping. I don't know. It's like Crash Bandicoot with Walking Dead.
No, it's not at all.
Well, maybe Season 3 will get you. It comes out December 20th. Javier is one of the new characters. His family was taken and stolen from him. Sounds like a cool beginning to a story. This is 4 years later as well, so Clementine's a grown woman now.
No, she'd probably be like 16
so,
or 17.
Take it back.
That's a fact.
Clementine is now 16 years old.
Or something like that, because she was just a little girl.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I never played it. I'm just trying to go with the flow here. 4 years after the zombie outbreak, and Clementine has had some crazy stuff happen to her. She meets up with Javier, who's lost his family, or was taken from him. Pretty sweet. We can see an extended trailer of actual gameplay. This one was just an announcement. The extended trailer will come on December 1st, so make sure you guys tune in to alertandhav.com for world exclusive coverage of it.
Yeah.
We'll have it. Another trailer that's been playing around too, trying to build some hype, a CG version of the Last Guardian trailer is out. It's actually playing in movie theaters, which is cool. It's been a while since a little trailer's been playing, mostly because it's probably expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been playing. Nothing monumental out of the trailer. If I'm gonna talk about it, it was just the same kind of shit we've seen so far in all their trailers, except a CG version. It's the bridge. It's the iconic fucking bridge. If that game is literally only set in rubble with that giant bridge, and your entire main goal for this whole fucking game is to convince this fucking dog chicken to climb the wall and to jump across the fucking bridge and catch you, it's gonna be awful. Because they've only showed this stuff, and I know you want to keep a game a secret, but the last game I can think of that only showed us a little bit was No Man's Sky. So you tease and you talk, and you prod and you poke, and guess what? It might not work out, but the game could be really, really awesome. We had a chance to take a look at it at E3. Again, only the same settings, so we don't really know what exists.
I'm really curious to see how it ties into Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. Because Shadow of the Colossus was very, very, like, loose prequel if you knew about both games and, like, looked into it and, like, checked stuff out. So I'm curious to see if, at all, and how it does, if it is, like some kind of prequel or sequel or something in the world of, like, you know, Ico and stuff. Because that was really cool.
Yeah, and it's like, they're very secretive about their linkage and, like, what goes with what. And, like, pretty much, it's almost like you have to dig so fucking deep to kind of get some of that stuff. Because I played Shadow of the Colossus after it was already out. I had no backstory on it, no nothing. And Buddy just brought it over, said, play it, you'll like it. And I just hunkered in, and I was like, holy crap, this is probably one of the coolest experiences that I've had in a game with Shadow of the Colossus, because there was nothing like it before, where it wasn't just like mowing down 100 bad dudes or whatever. It was figuring out how you would take down these gigantic titans, and you felt like you could, you know, you felt the weight of the world beneath you, like everything, and like the scope and the scale. So that was really cool. I'm curious to see what this is. Initial reactions and thoughts is it's going to be a bust, but I'm very, very excited for it. Whether it's a bust or not, it's going to be a good experience. The only fear is that fucking dog not listening to you, and the director-producer of this game saying that's one of his intentions, was to make it not always listen to you, so it was unpredictable. Unpredictable can lead to a bad game.
Yeah. Like, you just, like, are trying to pass this one spot, and it's just not listening, and then you're like...
Table goes flying. Chad gets a black eye, but he tells everyone that he slipped and fell.
And your system is all busted to shit.
Everything goes down, dude. And one last thing before we start heading out of here, guys. If you still play Star Wars The Old Republic, the final, what I'm assuming is the final expansion, is coming out just in time before Rogue One. It's called the Knights of the Eternal Throne. It comes with 9 chapters, 2 new planets, and 5 new levels. Tons of quests, tons of characters to ride, mounts, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And I did not realize that this game was still fucking kicking ass. Like, I thought last year when they did their I thought it was stupid. They released an expansion, it was story driven, but they trickled out the stories throughout the year.
And they just did it all right away.
They realized that it didn't work out and people weren't happy. So this one, boom, you get it all. You just do it however you want. It's like, you know, that's how we are now. Netflix, man, you get the whole season. You just want to binge it out.
Yeah, you don't
Video
want to, like...
games, you want to binge them, dude. Yeah. That's what Telltale's doing wrong. Mm-hmm. If they release them sooner on a weekly basis,
I've said it too. Good. Like, I would buy them if it was like when it's all one and done, and I will purchase or play a Telltale game, but I will not do the episode one by one. I just can't. That's like starting a book series and not having the whole series out, and you have to wait like 4 years before George R. Martin, everyone. You have to wait for the stupid end of the goddamn book, and you just want to read the ending and you can't. Or what's his face with the Wheel of Time?
Oh,
like,
yes.
Oh my god. And then that poor man passed away before he could even finish his story.
Sad.
And it's just like, okay, I know I'm taking to extremes.
The Dragon Tattoo books, right?
Girls with the... Well, the original trilogy was essentially finished, but he also passed away, before he could finish it. Ugh, there's just... It's like torture.
Yes, just give us our... We are consumers. Just give it to us. Let us consume. Let us consume. If you can do it. Otherwise, just take your time. Give it to us when you're ready. I'm not in any hurry sometimes. Except for Final Fantasy 15. Ugh. Sorry, on the tip of my tongue. Well, that ends our show for today, folks. Amy will be... We talked about it already earlier. She's going to be busy this weekend. But she will be taking down Dishonored 2. Join me all weekend long with the Division Survival Mode if you want to check that out. Or if you got a special game you want me to play, just let me know and I'll go pick it up and play it because I'm that type of guy.
Yeah, he is.
I will do it for you. And I just want to say that I'm thankful for you guys joining us. I'm thankful for Amy being here. I'm thankful for Jason the chicken.
No, Jason's the cat.
I'm thankful for Jason the cat this week. Look at it. Get him up in here. And I'm thankful for everything that we are blessed with in this world. Thank you guys so much for joining us on AlertonAv.com. Please subscribe, tell your friends, hang out with us, and if I lied about anything on here, it was a fact, and whoever said I lied is a liar. Thank you, Amy. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next week with the whole crew is back for you guys. next week, Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central. Tune in, check it out, guys, and we will see you after the holiday.
Bye.
Da, 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 da.